was like 98, 99, 2000, somewhere around there.
Okay, I think we're live on YouTube as it's going. Man, you look stoned.
Dude, there's something in the air that has been burning my eyes lately.
Same.
I've never used so much Visine in all my life.
We're recording. I think we're good. All right, Jackson, rock and roll time.
All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 259 of Book Life, Pitted with Action and Manny V. We apologize to you for coming late, but hectic schedules, traffic jams, a typical day in the life in Southern California kind of stuff.
Yeah, Jeremy Harris, thank you for chiming in. You're coming in from Australia. So it's been hectic. My mom, I haven't made this really public, but you're my Book Life family. But my mom broke her femur 3 weeks ago, 2 days before I came home from Costa Rica. My little brother, my younger brother calls me up. He's like, "Are you home?" I said, "No." He's like, "Well, mom, she's in the hospital and blah, blah, blah." So that was 3 weeks ago and she's still in there. They're gonna do a skin graft on her leg on Friday. And so just going to visit her as often as I can because I'm gone a lot. So while I'm in town, that's where I'm at. And I was there today in traffic, seeing her over the extended time I set aside to be with her. So apologies, but yeah, I mean, Jackson, what the fuck's going on? We chatted just before going live and he was just telling me what was going down. I'm like, what
Dude,
the hell?
I'm going to be straight up. 2023 has been an unmitigated clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Multiple deaths in the world of bodyboarding. Just crazy shit going on. And you know what? I don't give a fuck about letting expletives fly right now because it's just, this year so far, this summer in particular, it seems like every couple of days I'm shaking my head at something.
Yeah.
Most recently, unfortunately, over the weekend, my landlord, former U.S. women's national bodyboarding champion from the 80s, Tina Merchant, her husband passed away. I'd like to send my condolences to her and her family. She was actually supposed to be coming back to San Diego yesterday. Obviously, those plans were changed.
They were living together in.
She had been working here for the city and county of San Diego, retired, and had property investments in Arkansas, where taxes, car registration, everything is way cheaper than California.
Yeah.
So she had moved to Arkansas with most of her family. And she comes back for a couple of weeks here and there just to kind of keep tabs on her property in San Diego. And unfortunately, that trip had to be rescheduled as obviously she's remaining in Arkansas to make funeral arrangements. So Tina, again, my condolences.
Yeah, Jeremy, I know there's a couple Australian guys. One in, the one I know about over the weekend during a competition a few weeks ago. But yeah, it's just shitty. We're in that time of our lives where we're starting to see more and more of our friends and close friends and family members just unfortunately going to ride the eternal wave. So yeah, it's just so crazy what's going on right now.
Trust me, I'd love to be starting each episode bouncing around in my chair, super amped and energetic with positive vibes and cool shout outs and whatnot. Unfortunately, we're just rolling with things as they develop. And if I had to describe this summer in particular and 2023 in general, like I said, unmitigated clusterfuck.
Yeah. I'm reading the chat in the chat box here on YouTube from Jeremy Harris, and yeah, he's been dealing with a bunch of shit, and he has friends passing away, and and cancer.
Yeah.
That's something that his friend. We were going to talk about that, Stephanie Pedersen.
Yes, that was up next in my news brief. Four-time women's bodyboarding world champion Stephanie Pedersen, who has been a personal trainer and one of the most physically fit bodyboarders I have ever known. We talk a lot about guys like Amory Laverne and their training regimens and how, super fit they are. Stephanie fits that mold to a T. And unfortunately, she's been diagnosed with ovarian and lung cancer, a double whammy on the C note.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a chance to pull it up before we went live, but there is a GoFundMe page. You can find it. I know Claudia Ferrari's been sharing it. I'm pretty sure JG shared it on a few places. And if there's any way you can help Steph with her medical expenses that she's staring down the barrel of in her chase for recovery, every little bit helps.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. If I can't find it now, I'll put the link across. Actually, I'll put something on Bug Life too. A link to her GoFundMe page. I can't find it right now, but expect to see that in Book Life and pretty much across all my social media. She's one of my favorite. She's always been cool to me, and going because I'm envisioning her Instagram. Like, she's super fit. She's always
posting up training exercises, and when I heard that she has cancer, I say it a lot when I hear bad news, but I felt like I got sucker punched.
Did not expect that.
Yeah, that was a curveball.
Yeah. All right.
That's really all I've got for news right now.
Yeah. Like I said, as soon as I find it here, we'll put the links across all the channels. But bodyboarding news on my side, the IBC Maldives, I don't know how to pronounce that, is coming up. We're going to give you a recap after the event, but a lot of big hitters are going back, and some new ones are heading over to the South Pacific to partake in what looks like a pretty incredible wave. So yeah, David Hubbard's going to be defending his champion, his win from last year, and I'm still stoked on Drake. He did return back from Chile. We're going to sit down with him on Thursday and get a few words from him and just talk about his experience. And I'd love to get Araya back on before she heads over to France, because that is something she's potentially going to do something that's never been done before.
Yeah, so lots to keep an eye on. Unfortunately, like I said, we've been reporting on a lot of sad notes, but there are a lot of positive things still to come this summer and for the remainder of the year. So let's focus on the positive, the silver linings, as I keep making mention of, and just keep everybody, all your loved ones close, and the people that are suffering, struggling right now, going through adversity. I'm not an overly religious man, but keep them in your prayers.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to reach out or yourself be available to those that are going through something that are really close to you, or just a friend. Reach out to them or be available to them as well. A few words goes a long way. So yeah, it's pretty freaking hectic times right now. Bodyboarding news, that was it for me. Just that event's coming up. We'll get a recap from the Kauai, the Garden Island bodyboard Boogie Board Classic from JG. He was out there, and Big Todd. They both were on site. So we'll reach out to them and try to get them online and get a recap from that event, which is one of my favorite ones.
Sounds like a plan, brother.
Yeah. It's my turn to choke this week.
I'm noticing that. Normally it's me choking on a breath mint. This time around, Manny's just coughing up a hairball.
All right, I think I'm good now.
All right. That brings us to the Boog Life video of the week. This week we hit up Alternative Surf for their Live Like Evan Wave of the Winter final highlights and finalists. We're just gonna show you a quick little clip of this. We'll let you guys hit up the Alternative Surf YouTube channel to check the whole video clip. There's a little introduction section before getting into the video submissions, and then of course they have an in-store award ceremony at the end of the video. Definitely worth checking out.
Sick.
Thank you guys. This is our finalists for the Wave of the Winter. Thank you guys for coming. It was super sick. I know you guys took your own time out. We weren't gonna do this when Evan passed away, but Evan was like the proponent of the first contest. Like he's kind of helped the whole idea of this whole thing, meeting with Dom, come to fruition. So we thought about it and we're like, you know what, we're doing this anyways in honor of Evan because he was super stoked on this. So he wants us to keep pushing the hardcore book scene. I feel like we're doing that. So
sick. So I went all winter.
Yeah. And there were definitely some waves to play around on this winter.
You know who won?
I'm not going to say. You're gonna have to go to the Alternative Surf or Manny will show it to you.
Nope, that's we'll leave it right there. I'll throw this link in since I got it here.
Go check out the Alternative Surf YouTube channel to see who walked away the winner, and also to check out some other cool video clips.
Yeah, I mean, it's 4 minutes and 38 seconds worth of amazingness. So go check it out. This is the Alternative Surf Wave of the Winter. Cool. The link is there on the YouTube channel, and we'll get the GoFundMe page too for Stephanie. But yeah, there you go. We're not going to share that. You guys got to watch it.
All right, and with all of that said and done, that brings us to our weekly motivation.
Ooh, I hope you got a good one.
This week I picked out something from ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light.
I love it.
I'm going to leave off there.